You want to transform your game, you've got to transform your short game. And it's time for our transformational tip presented by Morgan Franklin. So many times you get into a situation where you've got a tight lie, you're close to the green, you may have to go over a bunker or you may have to go over some sort of mounding, whatever. This is one of the hardest shots for you. Well, no more. It stops today. I'm going to share with you a couple things you need to pay attention to so when you get in this, you have confidence and you can execute the shot. The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to stand close to that golf ball. We want to get a steeper angle of attack. We want that club coming down because we're on a tight lie here. So you want to stand close. I'm going to paint this for you in a second. 2, we want to open up. And when I say open up, I'm not just talking about opening up the stance. I want you to open up the club face. And 3, we want to strike it out on the toe. Now, what does that mean? Well, all right, let me give you this whole thing in a big, huge bucket for you. First, we're at Pebble Beach. We're on the 18th hole. You got a great round going. There are people that are standing around, and you're at the iconic place in golf, Pebble Beach, home of the U.S. Open, all these different events right here, right now. You're standing right here, and you've got this shot. This gaping bunker in front of you, and the whole location is close to you, and you've got a tight lie. Boy, you don't even want to pull the club out of the bag at this particular point. What you want to do is you want to just pick up the phone, call Phil Mickelson, and go, hey, Phil, can you help me out? Are you available? I need to get this on the green. Here's what you're going to do. I told you I want you to stand close to the ball. The reason why we're going to stand close to the ball is I want to get only the toe in the ground. I don't want to have the heel in the ground, just the toe, so that when the club comes in, it's riding along the toe. I don't have 2 points of entry. I just have 1. This is going to make this club glide through this shot. You'll hit the ball first as well. The second thing we want to do is we want to open up the club face and the body. So as we open up the club face, we're adding some loft, which we need. And as we open up the body, we're working with the deflection that you're going to get off the club face. In other words, with the open club face and it being in the toe, the ball's going to shoot a little bit towards the toe. So we're offsetting that. And then the last part of this is I want you to strike it on the toe. And the reason why I want you to strike it on the toe is that is going to allow you to swing a little bit faster and take energy out of the strike. So the ball's going to go up into the air. So we get in here close. Club face is open and it's on the toe. And when we swing, I'm going to be able to make a big swing. It's going to throw the ball up in the air, but it's not going to travel very far. So let's give it a little shot here. So there's the shot. Lands right next to the hole. I've got that at about 6 feet. Now come on up here and let's take a little look at the things that we were able to do off of that tight lie. First, I launched that ball at almost 45 degrees. That's exactly what I need to do. I want to make sure that's jumping up into the air. The second thing is I got a lot of backspin on that. I got 6,400 RPMs of backspin. Now the reason why I had a lot of backspin was I had a lot of club head speed, but the ball didn't travel very far. It only went 26 yards because it went up into the air a lot. In fact, the apex on that was 22 feet. That's over 2 basketball rims, right? So we go up 10 feet, another 20 feet, and then more than that. That's coming down softly. It's coming down with some backspin. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you're looking for all these things. My club head speed was 50 miles an hour. Ball speed was only 36. Let's do this again because I want you to see how this is done. We get in here. I'm telling you, this is a lot easier than you think. That tight lie gets you a little bit nervous. You don't have to worry about it. Standing close, opening up this club face, opening up the stance. We're making a little rehearsal swing, and you can see my stance is narrow because I need to be taller here. I don't want to get low on this. It's a tight lie. Now we go in here again. Big full swing, toe strike. There's another really good shot onto the green. And again, look at this. Come on up here because this is what's fun for me. I was able to even do better on that shot. I got that to launch at almost 50 degrees. That launch angle is going straight up like that. That makes it soft. Apex 20 feet again. Very consistent, right? Ball speed 53. That carried about 20 yards. So When you get yourself into a situation of a tight lie, there's no need to panic anymore. What you need to do is follow these 3 steps. You're going to get a little bit closer to that ball. That shaft is going to get a little bit more vertical, just like this, so that the toe can get into the ground. Then what I want you to do, open up the club face and your stance, and then focus on striking this on the toe. You don't have to worry about trying to get this up into the air, because the speed of the golf club, the speed of the swing, is going to give it enough energy to shoot it up in the air. And because the toe is in the ground, what you're going to have is only 1 point of contact. That's our transformational tip presented by Morgan Franklin.